What's up? You're watching Wrong Side of the Traxx. I am DJ Mighty Iris, and we are welcoming today Mélat and Faye. Faye produces, right? Mélat's a solo R&B, alternative R&B artist,
yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Right. How you guys doing today? How'd you sleep?
Pretty well.
Good.
Not too bad. Not too much, but not too bad.
Not too long, but
I slept a little long today, but I told you the dream I had. I'm not going to tell you guys, though, because it's private. But it involves Conan O'Brien and two bears, so we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, okay, so let's just start from the beginning. How long have you been involved with music, Mélat?
I have been involved with music my whole life. I've been singing forever, but I really decided to start taking it as a career about 4 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a journey. It's been a transition from the just singing for fun to singing professionally, and it's been fun.
And how old were you when you first started singing?
You mean in general?
Like when you first started to make a career out of it, like how old were you when you started taking
I was
it?
about 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so.
And how did you meet Faye?
We actually met when we were in college at UT.
Oh, very cool.
And so from there, he told me he produces and begged me to show him my lyrics and sing for him because I was too shy to ever go in front of anyone, present anything that I had done. And
How do you break you out of that?
kept bugging me.
Oh, okay. See, with me, it takes alcohol for some reason. Like, you see, I drank a little bit ago because I'm nervous right now.
Oh, gosh.
And when did you get involved with music, Faye?
probably when I was like 18 or something like that. When I was 18, and I started working with some hip hop artists here and stuff like that. And since then I've never stopped. I feel like I've never had a day off.
Okay.
Since I was 18. But since then.
But it's one of those jobs that you love to do, so does it feel like you're working, or is it just something, it's like a hobby that you do for a living, right?
You know, music, if you didn't have to do it, if you didn't have to survive off it, would be the greatest thing.
Yeah.
But once it turns from being something that just a hobby to something that is a hobby that you have to survive from, you know, those things can kind of, switch the game up a little bit. So
Yeah.
I love it, but it's also work.
Okay. Very cool, very cool. All right, I'm going to have you pick a question, any question. We're doing this in a tarot card kind of style.
All right, okay. Center. Do I give it to you? Or
Yes.
do I get to? Okay.
I will take that. Okay, this question is for, I wrote down the wrong name because I have to call you Faye. Okay, for Faye and Mélat. All right, musical influences, since far back as you can remember, who do you remember growing up listening to that you're just like, I want to go into music, I want to sing,
I remember Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Selena. Those three. When I was a kid, I remember being able to stand up in the back of my parents' van and just like leaning over and singing to them along with the radio and stuff. And I mean, I guess I had to be like this big or something.
Yeah.
So
I was into Selena too. What was your favorite song by any of those artists? Just
I remember.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I remember doing that as a little kid. And Mariah Carey, it was I sing it all the time. What song is it?
Oh, Always Be My Baby.
Always Be My Baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I forget that one. And then, of course, Whitney Houston trying to sing I Will Always Love You at, like, however old I was.
When she passed away, I tried to learn that song to sing karaoke, but other people beat me to it. That was, like, the hit after she passed away. Everyone was singing that one.
Yeah.
I'm not that great at it, though. Okay, so you produce songs and stuff. Any producers from back in the day or any groups that you remember just hearing sounds and just being like, holy crap, like, how do they do that, I want to do that.
I mean, I've had to be kind of eclectic as a producer, so I've kind of had to. It's funny because I was looking at a lot of my old stuff back in the day, and it had a very, like, Atlanta feel to it. So when we started, that was when T.I. was really hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so sounds are gonna be like, I used to be very like, I was gonna say horny, but it was a whole lot of horns.
Oh yeah.
a whole lot of brass and all that. But then it had the transition because hip hop made the transition to more ambient, to more all that, and so I was doing hip hop, but I was able to apply the that type of stuff to her music when it comes to.
So the horns, those are your favorite instruments to use, kind of. I like the piano. I like hearing piano and
when
stuff
I was 18,
like that.
horns were cool, because they're loud and they're easy to do. But I don't.
Selena used horns too.
Not anymore, to be honest. But yeah, it's just really I've had to be eclectic, and I'm more of a sound guy, so it's more like it's really anything, man.
If you ever need a humble kazoo player, I'm down just to blow a few notes on that little kazoo. You know what I mean?
I see you. Okay.
And that's not a metaphorical blow; it's actual blow on a kazoo. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Next question. All
right. Do I pick or?
Yeah.
does he pick?
Oh, actually, yeah. You pick.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Cool. Oh, it's for both of you again. Okay. Oh, okay. I wrote this question. It was awesome. Okay. Do you feel like you've succeeded in your music career? And if not, what more do you want out of it? Like, how far do you want to go with it?
I want to push the limits.
Okay.
I mean, what I've done so far, I'm definitely very proud of, and I love what I've accomplished so far, but there's just so much more I want. Of course, there's the Grammys and, like all of those things, but, I want to be able to impact the world in beyond just music. I want to be successful in my music, but I want to be able to use that as a platform to, do like philanthropic type things that make huge impacts in the world, and that's really what I want.
I think mine would be like, if I heard my song on the radio, I'd probably pee in my pants.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I remember the first time one of my songs was on the radio, I think it was actually Purple, Green, Yellow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
see, and that's a really good song. That's what
no, it was
It's actually Felony, and it was actually
I forgot.
on 94.1.
Did someone play it at the bottom, or was it played on the just in the rotation? It was thrown in there.
Shout out to JC Flores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So he was probably mixing live, huh?
Yeah, it was back when they were doing the lunch break, like back in the day. They were doing the lunch break, and
that was my first song ever.
Well, it's a very radio friendly song. That song rocks. Purple, Green, Yellow.
No, it was actually Felony.
Oh, okay.
Felony.
Which was that is uber.
I don't know if I've heard Felony.
It's throwback. It's epic. Like you want to hear that old style. It's epic. Like rain's pouring and yada yada and all this stuff.
So
but Toucan, God bless him. He actually got on there, dropped it. People was excited.
My family was like huddled around. Like they all had things to do, but everyone was like sitting there waiting. I was like, I'm gonna be on the radio. And they're like, okay. And so everyone's just waiting, and then like you hear a song come on, you think that's it. But it's not, so you're like, okay, all right, next song. But yeah, it's definitely.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
And what about you? How far do you want to go?
I mean, this industry and what I've done and what we're actually trying to do, we are in the infancy of what we've kind of started and what we're trying to do. I mean, it's funny because like if you compare it to being an infant, it's like you learn so much when you're an infant, but it's really you've only been alive for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. And so when we just started, we've learned so much. We feel like we've done so much, but it's all the basics, And getting that basic ground foundation when you're coming from nothing. We don't come from. Well, I don't come from money. She doesn't come from money. I just didn't want to speak for you. But, I didn't want to speak for you. But we don't come from money. We don't come from connections. We don't come from anything. And so building that, it seems like it's been a lot of work, and I feel like I deserve a Grammy for that shit.
Yeah.
But
So you want an award? Like you'd love a grant? I mean, wouldn't we all like one of those?
But I mean, but like.
I feel embarrassed.
One Grammy, cool, but I'm trying to get 7, 8.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think we're ever gonna reach a plateau.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, and this is the beginning. So not to say that we've done everything, because we've done like minuscule. It's been a lot of freaking work so far.
Yeah. Well, you're good at it. It sounds good. You guys need to listen to your stuff.
So.
Jabbar. All right, pick another one.
Did you say Jabbar?
Yeah, Jabbar. People say that when they shoot hoops, right?
Yeah,
Jabbar.
of course.
See?
All right, I go here. I guess we went like all the way down the middle.
I guess so.
That's funny.
Okay, this question is for Mélat. How do you prepare for a performance? Any ritualistic kind of stuff you do?
Sort of. I always I get nervous.
Yeah,
and
me too.
So I really have to just I have to pace around in like a small like area away from everybody else and breathe. Literally just like breathe in, breathe out, kind of zen out, because otherwise like my adrenaline and all my nerves will just be like all over the place. But it's really just like, you know, I don't eat before a show. I don't.
I used to be like that too when I DJ. I didn't like eating before, but I would drink, you know?
Throw up on stage.
Yeah.
Throw up on the turntable.
Like, that's not cute. Nobody
That's
wants
tight.
to see that. That's not tight.
Yeah,
But
I've
so-
thrown up in public, and it's not
not
all
cool.
that great.
We were all
It doesn't
21.
taste good, and people tell you about it the next day, which
That's what's
sucks.
up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
not what you want people
I'm
saying
with you
about your
there.
show. So
Yeah.
it's I don't eat, I don't drink. I drink water and maybe tea.
No alcohol?
But no alcohol. I can't
Man,
have
that's
alcohol.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
She
So-
can calm down without alcohol. That's really cool.
So that's basically it. I don't eat. I just drink some water, maybe some tea, and like right before I go on stage, I take my time, zen out, and just kind of be like, okay, you got this, and get out there and do my thing.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, next.
That's you.
All right. Let me do this.
Okay.
In the middle that way.
Okay, this is for both of you. If you were at a karaoke bar, what song would you sing?
Go.
I sang one, and I remember it's like my favorite song to sing. So, it's probably some.
I would sing like Big Pimpin'. I like doing that. Like
That's a tough one,
Pimpin',
isn't it?
I wouldn't really sing it. I'd rap it. I'd spit it. You know what I'm saying? But I'd do that. I love that song. That song is like tight. It goes hard. It's tight. Like I do that.
That is
yeah.
a good song.
Yeah, Big Pimpin'.
Do you know all the words?
Probably. Like even like he's got like this other verse that at the end. You know what I mean? After you know what I'm saying? Like it is tight. Like yeah, Big Pimpin'.
I've always wanted to do. Well, there's one hip hop song that I've always wanted to do, and I think I know both parts. If I saw the words on the screen, is "Get Money" by Biggie and Lil Kim.
Yeah.
But I want to be Lil Kim, and I need
Okay.
someone to do the Biggie part.
Word.
If not, I'm cool doing both. But
Okay.
it's a tough one. What about you?
For me, I guess it's probably "Love on Top." I like singing that song.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's by Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I can't think of how that one
Amazing
goes.
That's
Love
pretty.
on Ooh, ooh, come on, baby.
No, I don't remember it.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Well, maybe
Next
next
question.
Is that me?
Is it your turn? It's probably your turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, this is for both of you. You know what? Okay, I think I already asked kind of something like that. Say you've succeeded, you've reached your goals in the music industry. What else would you like to do if there was something else you could do after music?
Philanthropic stuff, definitely. Because I am Ethiopian, and there's a lot of things in Ethiopia that I would love to just build up and, just take care of. It's always been a dream of mine. I'm like, if people have money, why can't they just help?
Yeah.
And so that's definitely one of my first priorities would be to go back there and to help build up what could be.
That's cool. That's very neat. What about you? You have the money to do whatever you want to do. What would you do?
I'm not Ethiopian. I'm just basic nigga. Like I'm basic. So I would if it's about money and things I could do, like being a philanthropist, stuff like that, I would definitely do that. If it's about like goals and beyond music, I feel like it's just like if you can play one sport, you can probably play them all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a creator at heart. You know what I'm saying? So like when I went to UT and studied film, like that's what my degree's in.
Oh, okay.
So I would continue to create media
Okay.
in its forms and at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, teach through that. But when I say teach, I don't mean necessarily standard education. I mean something valuable. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily fables and not necessarily life lessons, but something that's really valuable, that is useful, that at the end of the day that people can understand. Simplify through taking a lot of information and putting it into a very tiny box. Yeah. That's
Very
what I
cool.
mean.
That's deep. That's deep.
I'll choose the next one.
Okay.
How about this one right here?
All right, has your name on it.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to talk about your music videos. Who shoots all those and?
It's this really famous guy.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. This guy.
Oh yeah. Well,
No,
you're
he is really
semi-famous.
I'm not famous at all. I'm nobody.
So that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
I was wondering. Okay.
I mean, for my records, he'll produce and mix and master, and for the films, he'll shoot and edit and record and shoot.
You don't get nervous making music videos and stuff?
I did at first, but then you realize, you know, if you don't just like do it and put it all out there, you're gonna be stuck there doing it until you can finally do it and put it all out there.
Yeah. And where can we all see like your music videos and stuff?
They are all available on my website, which is beholdmelat.com.
Okay.
And there's a video section which links to all of my YouTube videos and everything.
Okay, very cool.
Everything is available on the website.
I really like the Balance music video. It's very cool. It's very sexy.
Yes.
I like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, your turn. Pick one.
Oh, it's your turn. Oh, I was
Yeah.
excited.
I know, I saw that.
I probably shouldn't have put him so far away. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking straight. Okay, this question's for you. It's about songwriting. Okay, do you feel like when you're barely starting out and you're writing lyrics and stuff, it's real deep and it's real like your heart and your passion's all in it. Do you feel like when time goes by and with fame and money, do you feel like the heart isn't there anymore? That when, you know, in the lyrics, it changes everything, like with money?
I think things do change once you've reached a certain level, but I think there's a certain truth within lyrics that just I don't think they can go anywhere. I think there has to be a certain amount of truth in the lyrics that someone's writing for them to work. Like if you don't feel what someone's saying in a song, it just doesn't work. It's pointless. So I think there's a certain truth that just lives within lyrics regardless of, you know, what stage in your career you're in. So that's kind of how I feel about
Okay.
lyrics. Yeah.
Does it take you a long time to write a song?
Some songs can take a while,
Yeah.
but some songs are just, I have a tendency to where, you know, I'll just write and write and write about whatever, and then eventually like the song pops in and I just write all the
cool.
verses, all the hooks, everything's done, you know. So it's different for each song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes me a while to write one too
Yeah,
myself.
it definitely changes.
Last question, and we're going to try that game.
All right.
Thank you,
I tried
cheater.
to read it. Yeah.
Okay, what music do you guys listen to when you're not creating it? What else do you listen to? Who are your favorites? Like right now?
Like right now.
I don't know. I kind of listen. I listen to jazz, like Sinatra and
Okay.
Fitzgerald type stuff, and then I also like alternative rock type of stuff.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah, it's probably I really kind of stay outside the genre because it's a little bit, I don't know, it's refreshing to hear something different.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
inspiring to hear how, you know, different genres of music can influence, you know, what you're making. So yeah, I tend to do that, but
That's cool.
there's no one in particular I don't think that I'm really listening to right now.
You must be a metalhead, I can tell by the look in your eyes.
No, I am. I'm probably the most basic guy here. I don't listen to much music. I to enjoy it. I listen to music a lot of the time to hear the courage that people put into stuff. But if I'm listening to enjoy it, I mean, I'm very basic. Like I've been jamming that Hove, that new Hove.
Magna Carta.
I like that Yeezus.
Oh yeah, I heard some of it.
Yeah, I'm basic, and I've been really listening to 90s stuff a lot.
Oh, I like the 90s.
Because I feel 90s to me sounds like the future, and I don't understand that. It sounds like the future.
Huh.
And so I've been listening to 90s stuff a lot, but honestly, I got that.
Pump Up the Jam sounds like the future to me. I swear to God, when that Psy song came out, what was it, the Gangnam Style? Yeah. immediately I thought of Pump Up the Jam. I was like, that sounds like something I've heard a long time ago. You know what I mean?
what's
So
up.
one night I was DJing and I mixed the two together and it sounded freaking badass.
It was good?
Yeah, it did. I liked
Alright.
it.
I want to hear that.
You have to come out to my gig then. Friday nights at Oak Hills Tavern, guys. All right. I want to try that game, but we need the buzzers. Are they here? Oh, sweet. Cool. All right. It's called Fact or Fuck Off. All right.
Okay.
I have here some lyrics. You don't have to know who the artist is, and if the lyric applies to you, or if you agree with what the lyric says, you hit the button first and you say fact. Right?
Okay.
And if you don't agree with it, if you're like, hell no, I don't believe that shit. Fuck off, Iris. Well, you don't have to say Iris because I might take that kind of personal and I might have to kick you off the show. But okay, ready? Some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Fact?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you want to explain or do you just want to
This
leave it
is
at that?
life. That's all good. This is life.
All right, let me see. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
I gotta let him.
Maybe you're trying to figure out who sings it before you hit the button.
I gotta let him ruminate a little bit. I gotta let him just marinate in there. Something.
Oh, okay.
So do we gotta have like a five?
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, okay. I
fact?
would
Do you
say
think that's true? Or?
yeah, it's fact. Like I don't
That's
know.
what's up.
I mean, he has to meld with your friends. Got to approve. If everyone hates him,
Is that what that lyric meant? I thought it meant you have to
that's
sleep
what
with my
That's
friends.
what I thought,
You
too.
sleep with
No.
my. Okay, then my bad.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, well,
Fuck
yeah.
off.
All right, cool. I get it.
Bruh.
Let's see.
No.
There's this lyric that says "hang the DJ," but just want to say that I am a DJ, and how you answer that question might affect whether or not you're allowed back on the show. So, hang the DJ.
No,
I'll let you have that.
no, I'll say fuck off. I just.
Wise decision.
DJs
That's a cool sound effect. I might have to hit that again.
are important.
Thank you. I appreciate
Very
that.
important.
I think that's it. That's all I wrote down. So,
Who won?
I think Mélat won. She hit the buzzer the most times.
And she also answered that one question, that whole orgy question or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I think, but it is
Gave the
cool. I
best
mean, I
answer.
like that she thinks that your friends have to approve your boy.
I thought that's what it always meant. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
not sexually, because that wouldn't be right.
No, I wouldn't.
You know?
Homie hopper.
All right. Is that the term? That's funny.
That's it.
And he's so serious about it. He's like, no, that's what it's called. Okay, so before we leave, my show's called Wrong Side of the Tracks. I just wanted to ask if you could sing the words in your own way, and then I'll sing it in my own way, but put some kind of R&B feel in it, and then hopefully I won't embarrass myself.
Okay.
But
Wrong side of the tracks.
Wrong Side of the Tracks.
Okay. Wrong side of the tracks.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm right here. Wrong side of the tracks. It's up here.
I think you won.
That was good.
All right, cool.
I was feeling it.
Mélat won.
I was feeling it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Good night, San Antonio, or good morning. Whichever. Peace out. Peace out, San Antonio. Thank you guys for being on the show.